What's up everybody, welcome back to another drawing tutorial. So today we're going to be drawing Asta in his demon form, kind of his berserk demon form in the fight with Dante. So, landscape orientation page, use a pencil and hit pause if I go too fast. So, move this head down here to the right hand side because his hand and a bit of his sword is up here. So the head is like down in this part of the page, okay? So like center point of my page is about here, and we're going to bring it down and across. And we're going to start with his eyes right down here, okay? So we're going to start with his right eyelid, and we just do a diagonal line, tick it up like so. Okay, and then we'll bring it down the back and around. Right, so kind of a letter D sort of shape. Then his iris, just inside here. Like so. And then his pupil inside there. So we can see, I think we can see an eyebrow on this side. I think we can. So we do kind of a diagonal line here. And then it goes straight up. Like so, kind of a tick straight up. And then just on the other side, we got a little bit more, so it just comes up this way. Like so. So, like most of his eye is like wrapped in this black demon sort of stuff, so we can see some sort of lines going around his eye here, kind of stress lines, but we can't see much else because of all this black demon stuff that's covering his face. So the other eye then, so we do another tick just up this side, like so, and then we bring it down around the other side, down into his tear duct, just down here. His iris, this is kind of the demon eye. So, and again, it can be kind of a bumpy line, you know, because he's kind of going a bit insane. So, and I think he's got like a snake-like eye in that one. So, right, so what we can see of his nose, he's got like just a pointy bit of a nose sticking out here, and then a nostril just there like that. We can't really see the eyebrow on this side because of all the black stuff, so we're going to leave it out. And then his mouth down here, so he's growling, he's got like a bumpy mouth right under his nose, right? So he's going berserk, that's what you gotta think. So he's got this bumpy line, and then this comes down the side, and then we're going to go bumpy again, kind of along the bottom, right? This way. And then we'll go back up. Can be bumpy as well. Okay, like that. And then we can see some fangs inside. Like so. And then a line for teeth coming across the center. So just like a broken sort of line coming across here. And then we got like a shadow just on in the corner of his mouth, just there. Okay. So his chin, real pointy chin, just there. Okay, you can check your proportions now. Eyes to nose is the same as nose to chin, so the nose is halfway between the eyes and the chin. So this line along the nose is about halfway between his eye and his chin. So here to here, same as here to here. Approximately, doesn't have to be exact. And about where say like nose to like his bottom teeth. So here to here is about the same as here to here. So like this line is halfway between the nose and the chin. So there are your proportions for the face, and once you get them, you can think about going up the other side of his face, right? So doing his jaw, going up this way, right? Just going up that side, and then we go up the other way. So about like mouth level, so we're a bit on the diagonal, a little bit. See that? But about mouth level, and just at the corner of his eye is where you want to stop, because that's where you change direction for his jaw. So you go from the chin out to there, same on the other side, and about here, across from his mouth, you're going to go up the side of his face. Like that. And then we do the same thing on the other side. So we go up the side of his face. Like so. And then he's got a fringe that comes across his head, right? And a headband. So, say we could do the headband first. So like the side of his headband is like here, and then it's going to come across the front of his head like this. So when it kind of goes this way. And then coming down from here is all hair. So it's going to go spiking down that way. Like this, and then he's got like a big piece of hair coming down the middle of his face, just like that. And this kind of spikes and goes back up. Goes up underneath. So it goes up this way, but we got like another one sticking out here. And then this seems to go up underneath the headband there. And this might have some hairlines and stuff on it going up his head, like that. And I think we have another piece of hair just sticking out just above his eye, just over here. So, okay, so then that black sort of ink that comes around his face. So he's got drool as well coming out of his mouth, but the black ink comes around his nose just there, and then it like comes across his nose down like so, and it goes around in lines. It's like growing out of his face. You could do this any old way, it doesn't have to be exactly like mine. Like so, and it kind of comes around his eye into there. So this is all just like black in here, and he has like drool coming out of his mouth. So like spit. He's going totally berserk, so he's lost all control. Like so, and you can erase any lines that you shouldn't see in the face underneath the drool. Okay, so we've got a bit more hair sticking up here. Like so, with some lines sticking up like that. And then we can see a little bit of his ear in here. Like so. And like a black ear down here. So it's got like no detail really on it. It's just black. But you can see like some bones and ligaments and stuff in that ear. I think we'll add some lines just around his eye here, and maybe some frown lines coming up that way, just to make it stand out a little bit more, just to make it look like he's being a bit more aggressive. Of course, this is all black, but just for the purposes of if you're leaving it as a line drawing, it might be worth adding some of these lines, you know, just to make him look like he's got a bit more energy. Right, so rest of the headband then. So he's up and over. In the middle, he's got like some hair sticking down, right? Some like hair spikes coming out around his head. This kind of just like falling over the front of the headband, like that kind of thing, right? So you might be able to see some of the headband inside there, and then that'll keep going across like so. And these could have texture lines, and then like another layer of hair on top. This kind of thing. Like so. And then he's got like a big devil horn here, so like spikes up, well, curves up like a big letter C there. And then this is gonna go all the way around, like this way. So it's gonna go, and it kind of bumps out to a horn here, and then comes back into there, like so. And there can be some like texture lines and stuff on this if you want, you know, that kind of stuff. Okay, so then we got like some details on his headband. So he's got like that red sort of arrow thing going on. So we go across, up, down, like this kind of thing with spikes sticking out like that. And then we do the same thing on the bottom. Down like so. And then we got the bull's symbol on this side. So it's kind of an odd shape. It's gonna just like bump across the middle like this. Roughly. It kind of looks like a ghost, you know, if I put two eyes there. It's like a ghost, you know, like those old blanket ghosts. That's what it looks like to me. But then we go down the bottom here, and like something like this. Okay, so that's a rough shape. It's not done in. There's like a star and stuff all inside, but like I'll just add some rough sort of details. It's the same in the manga. There's not like a crazy amount of detail or anything in this part, but you know, just rough, maybe like eyes or something here, nose, line. I think there's like a star in there, just like roughly, quickly drawn in. It's not major, right? Something like that. And then we got like more hair and stuff. So like hair spike sticking up this way. Spikes back down, spike up, spike down, spike up, spike down, right? So kind of like that. And then this has like what seems to be like a black devil portion spiking up and down here. And then some lines sticking down there. And more hair spikes. So there's like lots of hair spikes in this area. So we just sort of add them as we see them. So line there like that. And then what looks to be more devil horns, and then like lots of black wavy hair spikes. So like a devil horn here goes down like so. And that has like texture, you know, stuff like that on it. And then the other one is over the other side. Slightly bigger, is it? Yeah, it is. And then bring that down the other side. And again, there can be texture lines on it if you want to put them on it. Or you could just color it black. Depends on how you feel. And then we got like black, lots of black hair spikes. So like one in here. Wavy sort of one. Going up this way. Comes back down. How far does that go? Stops there. And then another one inside here. Another one here. And then like a longer one. So it's like real long. This one comes down all the way to the middle of his head. Like so. And then we have another one inside here. Sort of a wavy one. Like so. And then finally one inside here. Oh, not finally. There's a few more on this side. And there. Yeah, going up this way, down there. And there. Okay, so that's his head, right? So he's like crouching down. He's got like an arm sticking out. So we'll do like his neck. So yeah, so like coming from behind, say this piece of hair, we got like his collar, right? Comes out like so, and it comes down around to about his mouth level, right? So it comes out from behind his head, mouth level, and then he's got like a clasp just here, right? Like a circle with what seems to be like a star on the inside, okay? And another line around. Okay, and then there's like a line coming out here from that. And a little bit of a claspy thing coming out like so. Like that, and then what looks like rope, is it, going in underneath his jaw, so like bumping sort of that way. And that is like lines like that, little detail lines like that. So we got like neck muscle lines, so like coming down this way, so like kind of like muscle hatching sort of lines like that, and a neck muscle here, and a collarbone somewhere like coming up this way, and another neck muscle on that side. So then the rest of his cloak, right? So that's the inside of that, and then it comes down. It'll go all the way down. Kind of go off my page there. Well, nearly. It's kind of like, looks like it's ripped and tattered and torn a little bit. So it like comes up on the inside, just there. Okay, and then like the top of his shoulder comes off this way. That way. And then his Black Bulls uniform, so that's that. and then like another line on the inside for his like trapezius, it looks like, just in there. And then it has a gold rim coming down like so, and then a gold rim here. And this kind of goes up this way as well. And go off my page just there. So then chest muscle, so big chest muscle, I think, yeah, that's his chest muscle. And then it goes like in there. And then the inside of it comes down this way. And this will go in underneath his black bull's cloak, right? So that's like his big chest muscle. And I think there's like, so that's, yeah, in under his chin. And he has like another chest muscle line there. Another one going this way, in underneath his chin. And another, like, I think his abs, you could just see like a bit of his abs. It's because he's leaning forward, so it's hard to see. And then he has some sort of black ink stuff coming over his chest here. In there, and some hatching coming down here. Like that. And then the rest of this, of his cape and his cloak, will go this way. And it's a bit tattered and torn. How high up do we go? We go to about horn level, and then we bring it across. Back down. So we stop it about here because there's a bit of a demon wing sticking out. So it's like, comes out from here, goes up, back, up. Goes off my page. If you can fit more of that wing in, feel free. I just couldn't fit it. I'm adding the golden rim on this side of his cape, and the demon wing has like jagged lines sticking off here. Like that. And that's like black. Completely black. It's only a small one though. It's not like a full demon wing. Right, so his buckle of his belt and his leg, and then his arm and sword. That's what we've left to do. So let's see. So belt buckle. So we go this way. Just following that shape for his chest, and then up here, and a bit of the buckle sticking out with a bottom on it like that. And then the clasp just here, and it's got like two hooks. It's like a weightlifter's belt or something, real big. It's got an edge, and another edge there. A couple more lines. Two holes. So, and like a golden brass end on that one. Okay, so then his knee. So he's hunkered down on his knee, right? It comes out from his face. And then, let's see, so it goes this way. Okay, so because he's getting sort of taken over by a demon, we've got like all this stuff sticking off his leg. Kind of like this. And then it goes. And I'll go down and off my page, so I'll go like down around here somewhere. Like so, and then the other side of his leg is he's really hunkered down, so his leg is real low. Like that. So that's like the back of his knee. And then so lots of this oozing stuff coming off. Like that. I think he's got, we can see like something here. I'm not sure what it is, but we'll draw it in just in case it's important. That kind of shape. Like a seashell or something, but I think it's just maybe part of his trousers that haven't been taken over yet. And then we can see some of his tail sticking out this way. That, and it's got like, yeah, real like sharp point on the tip, but it's got these round ends. First anyway. So like that. Yeah, okay, so then his arm, so it's coming out from behind his ear here. So let's just go for it. It's gonna come out this way. So a real big, bumpy, wavy line like so, and every now and then you'll have some stuff escaping, coming off, and there is black stuff around the ear as well, sticking off like so. So we just keep kind of adding this kind of stuff, and we're going up towards his hand up here, right? So the other side of his arm is just like here. So like you're not really, I guess, drawing anything in particular. You're just kind of, and yeah, because it's all black all in here. All the way up. And eventually we meet his thumb. Somewhere up there. I think his thumb is just in line with this, the top part of his head. Okay. So on the other side of his arm. comes up and we can see, we meet like his hand just here. Right, so that's like his arm. I know it's hard to make out, but this is what we're working with. So just up here, right, just in line with the top of his head is where his arm is holding onto his sword. So this will come out like so, and then it kind of goes up that way, and then we'll go around for the top of his thumb, and then this will like come across here down to a point and then back, because he's got like a demon hand. It's like real pointy sort of long thumb there, and he's got like all these claws sticking up from behind his thumb. So it goes up here real big, and then it comes across down, and this one goes down behind his thumb down to like a point down here somewhere, down there, like a claw, and then this will come up the other side to there. Take your time with hands, they're always tricky, even demon hands. Like so, and then next knuckle's a bit lower, and then that comes down, back up into there. And then the next one, like so, and then we go down again, like so, and then his little finger. That, right? So then handle of his sword comes out this way, and so we just got a line coming this way, and then it like goes up through his hand. Can we see some of the inside? Yeah, it's all black, so it's hard to see, but we'll make it up as we go. I don't recommend making it up as you go. I think there's like more like black stuff oozing off him, like lots of it. Draw what you see. That's what I was always taught. That's what they taught us in art college anyway. Draw what you see, don't make it up. Well, unless I guess you're making up your own characters, then you're drawing from your head. Okay, so the major big part of his sword. So sorry, we just have another piece of his finger there, and then so we have the handle of it. So we got like a line coming down there, a line going up, and it goes around like that. It's got like a round portion, and then a round section at the bottom. There. And then the top, so it just comes out from his thumb. Of course, if you have more room on your page, you could, I couldn't fit in the whole sword. But if you just Google Dante versus Asta, this image comes up pretty much straight away. And you can see more of the sword up there. So then this kind of goes off like in line kind of with the handle of the sword, so it goes like that way, kind of off the top of my page, and that way somewhere. And then the sword itself also has lots of oozing black stuff, like so. That, and then the main line of it will go from the back of his head right off my page. So it goes like through here somewhere. Like that. And we'll bring it down a bit further. Just there. So, I think that'll do. How to draw Asta in his new demon form from his fight with Dante in Black Clover. Hope it was helpful, guys. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.